Yeah, one thing we were taught that loneliness is a spirit, and I remember being married before I had kids, and I remember loneliness walked in my house. Eddie worked the afternoon shift, and it walked in my house.
And you were married.
And I was married.
That's good. Yeah.
But he worked afternoons, and I was working the day shift, so we were, you know, he would sleep when I left, and I would sleep when he came home.
Mm-hmm.
And and I remember when and the only thing that helped me is because Mother Hawthorne, who is with the Lord now, had always said that loneliness is a spirit and you don't have to be subject to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so when that loneliness came on me, I felt it so strong. Now, had I embraced it and had she not told me that truth that made me free, had she not told me that, I would have had to make decisions based on what I felt in that loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I was married, and but when it walked, just like it walked in my room, I remember saying, I was laying on the bed in our guest room, and I said, you know, loneliness is a spirit, and I don't have to receive this.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I said, I will not receive this. I refuse it. And just like it came, it turned right around and walked out.
So awesome.
Yeah. So then, that really showed me that it's a spirit. That we don't have to.
Because that's what drives people to really get married.
Yeah.
Like Julie said, that loneliness. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome, because then you make decisions and you pray and try to get God to answer, like we were saying earlier, the way you want, instead of looking at what the Word says. My dad has a saying, I've probably said it on here 100 times, but it's better to want what you don't have than to have what you don't want.
Yeah, right. And the last thing I want to say is I know people who have put wanting a mate and being married above everything else, including God.
Right.
So that's what they pursued. That's what they wanted. That's what they got up in the morning with. And a lot of times we may not realize that if God answered that prayer for us, we probably hurt in ways we never, because we aren't ready ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For whatever we get, we aren't ready to do the compromising, do the whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Sacrifice that it takes. Right.
And then I know other people who have tried it and tried it and tried it and messed up here and messed up there and messed up there, and finally said, Lord, if you ever want me to marry, then you send him in my life, because I am done.
That's right.
I give this whole thing over to you, and walked away. And it wasn't long after that the Lord sent up somebody. They were then ready.
Like what you saw? Make sure to comment and like below. Hit that subscribe button for more content uploaded weekly.